Question number 6, Chris Hipkins.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Education. Does she stand by her decision to approve the Whangaruru Partnership School? If so, why?
Order, Honourable Hiki. Order. Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, yes, because the school is in an area where there has been long-standing concerns about educational underachievement. The school was set up to give a group of the most disadvantaged kids another shot at education.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Why did she agree in September to vary the contract for Whangaruru Charter School, reducing the number of qualified teachers they are required to have, at the very time as she was receiving advice from the Education Review Office that their report into the school was delayed because the school was facing major problems?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, because we're trying to find successful pathways for these young people, so the particular choices they were making required different skills.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Mr Speaker, how does lowering the bar or lowering the standards that Whangaruru Charter School has to meet when it became apparent that they were having major problems fit with her earlier commitment that charter schools would be held to higher standards and be more accountable than state schools?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, I reject the basis that that question is asked on. Having teachers who have a particular set of skills but aren't registered doesn't mean lowering the standards. It means providing a pathway for the kids who are involved in vocational opportunities.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Does she believe that she made a mistake agreeing to increase the number of untrained teachers at Whangaruru, given the Aero Readiness Report subsequently found that adequate support for the untrained teachers already at the school had not been available?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, no. I think the issue, though, of the level of support available is a key issue, and it's one of the ones that I've identified in the performance notice that I issued to the school.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Did she or her officials know prior to making the variation in Whangaruru's contract that the school was having difficulty ascertaining the registration of key staff and that it wasn't clear that there was a sufficient appraisal process in place to be able to attest that their current teachers continued to meet the registered teacher criteria?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr Speaker, I don't know where the member's getting his information from, so I can't comment on it. Oh, no, that's not the particular.
Order. Question.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Chris Hipkins.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave to table the Education Review Office's readiness report for the Minister's benefit because she obviously hasn't read it.
Order. If the member had just sought leave to table the document, that would have been a far more appropriate way to do it. I will put the leave and let the House decide. Leave us sought to table that particular document. Is there any objection? There is objection. Order. Question number 7, Jackie Dean.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Primary Industries and asks, what government support is available